let me introduce to you 3 new collaboration features for Jotform Tables. Let's go check them out right now. Welcome to Jotform. My name is George, and I'm really excited to show you these 3 new features for Jotform Tables. These are great for collaborating with team members. Now, the first feature that I want to show you is reset columns and the addition of custom columns. This is a great addition that we just implemented to Jotform Tables. The idea is to reorganize your Jotform table, and you can go ahead and reset it in case you needed to go back to default. And the addition of the custom column is a great feature where you can add a new column that doesn't have to be tied with your form. That means that you can add a column for a comments section where you can collaborate with team members, and it doesn't have to be a column that is added to an element on the form. Now, let me show you how this works. So let's get started with this feature. So let's go over to Jotform, and this is my Jotform panel. We're gonna get started with a template to show you how this feature works. So let's go ahead and create a form, use a template, and I'll go ahead and choose this one for testing purposes, okay? So automatically, when we build a form, a table is created. So in this case, it's now tied to a Jotform table. So let's go into our Jotform table for this one. Let's go into tables. And you're going to see that automatically we have the tables right here. Now, the first feature that we're going to check out is the reset columns, okay? So that means that if I reorganize this for some specific reason, I'll put address in the beginning and I'll move these around just for testing purposes, okay? Now, let's just say that later on we find that this wasn't the best way to collaborate with team members and we want to reset it. Well, it is possible now. Go into the columns section and we're gonna find this option, reset columns to default. Now, if I click on this, I'll go ahead and reset to default, and now they are placed in the original placement. So it's a great way to reorganize back again, and now you can go ahead and customize it if you like. Now, for the next feature that I want to show you is the additional custom column. So in this case, I'm going to add a column right here, and I could go ahead and add anything right here. I'll add a long text. Let's go ahead and click next, and we'll say comments, create the column, and now we have a section for our team members to collaborate in this section. Now, be aware that this column that we've just added is not added to the actual table, which is a great feature because now we have an additional section where we can collaborate with our team members to find out, for example, in this case, if we want to add a comment, it's something that we want to mark right there, or whatever feature that we want to add in this column. And it's now possible without adding it to the form. Now, let me show you this. So if we go to the form, let's go ahead and edit the form, scroll down here. You can see that that element wasn't added, which is a great option for Jotform tables to collaborate, right? So let's go ahead and close this. The next feature that I want to show you is the lock column and the lock filter. So it's a new lock feature where we can lock a column, which is a great way so your team members can't edit certain columns, and that way you can avoid making mistakes that could be a potential risk of deleting content that you don't want, okay? So let me show you how that works. Let's go into Jotform tables. Now in this section, I can go ahead and lock the column. If I click on columns, we have this little lock feature right here. So let's just say that the email, you don't want the team members to manipulate the email. So we're going to lock it and the email won't be able to be edited. So let's go into email. Let me go ahead and fill out the form once so we have that option so we can't edit it. So let me show you. There we go. We now have the first data right here, and you can see we have a little lock icon on the email column. That means that if I click on the email, I won't be able to edit this. I double clicked on it and I won't be able to edit. You can see column data locked. That avoids someone from making a mistake. So I can go ahead and unlock the data if I like, or just keep it locked. And the other feature that it has is the lock filter. So if I go to filter, I can create a filter, for example, for the full name, if it includes equals or not equals to, and then, for example, add the filter that I want to apply, and I'll just put a letter right here. That's all I want to add. And I have this little lock button now. So now I can lock this filter and I can apply it. And you can see I'm only viewing anything that has A on the full name, which it does in this case. And you can see it has a little lock button with that particular filter. I can still use filters and I can create another lock filter if I like. So it's a great addition if you want to use something like this. Okay, we can go ahead and unlock it, apply filter, and we can go ahead and remove the filter if we like. All right. Now, the next feature that I want to show you is Jotform signed document download. We're able to download these documents even if they don't have an audit trail. Now, let me go ahead and add this feature to our form so we can go ahead and test it out, okay? There we go. I just implemented the element on the form, which is the signature element with the sign automation enabled. You can see it's turned on. And I just filled it out once for testing purposes. So in this case, I am now able to download the document straight from Jotform Tables, and I can download it without audit trail or with audit trail. So I have two options now to download it, which is a great addition for collaborating with team members. So there you go. These are the 3 new features that were added to Jotform Tables, specially tailored to team member collaboration. I thank you all for watching. Please let us know here in the comments what you think about these updates, and let us know also in the comments what features you would like to see in Jotform Tables. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell notification to get notified when new videos come out. And that's a wrap.